Hey there, everybody. This is Shane R. Monroe, and today we are going to introduce you to the Days Gone, a brand new game for your PC ported from the PlayStation by Sony Interactive and PlayStation Studios. And this is a open world sandbox type adventure game, which if you've played Witcher, if you've played Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, almost all of these games have pretty much the same footprint. Horizon Zero Dawn, uh, you're going to be right at home here. Simply take that formula, apply a biker post-apocalyptic storyline, and that is exactly what Days Gone is. So let's go ahead. I am partially in the game. I've only been playing for a couple of hours, and I will try to avoid any plot spoilers. So far, I don't think there's anything I could show you that would ruin the plot. But I will take you around the mechanics, show you around the interface a little bit. And so here we are. I am again, I just finished a mission, so I'm at a good save spot here.
I'm just calling a checkup on you.
So while you're playing the game, you'll be speaking back and forth with different people inside the game itself. So most of these, of course, are NPCs. And this sort of gives you the the expository piece of the game where instead of talking to yourself, you're talking to somebody else, telling them what's going on.
But once you're patched up, we're out of here.
I'm say let him finish talking so I don't have to talk over him. All right. So the game itself looks absolutely fantastic. I'm on a late gen i7 with a 2080 Super card, NVIDIA RTX card, and I am using the default NVIDIA GeForce Experience settings. And as you can see, this absolutely looks fantastic. You wouldn't even know this was previously a PlayStation game, to be honest with you. There's some interesting things like, the sign itself looks like it's missing definition, but it really isn't. Everything just looks really, really nice. Currently, I'm not in any sort of harm's way. Like I said, I'm in the middle of this map. Let me take and show you around this map here. So just like any other of these open world games, there are main storyline elements to chase after, along with side storyline elements to do. There are nests of these nasty little mutants to destroy. There are safe houses. There's actually a main camp, and we'll probably take a visit in there too. There's historical markers to find and catalog. And each one of these will show you sort of the area. If you take a look, this is the Cascade area. I've cleared about 28% there. And as you move around, you'll see other locations that I've revealed on the map so far. So obviously I haven't done a whole lot just yet. But you can, just like anything else, you can set your markers for travel, and you do have an on-screen map just like everything else. So you can turn on and off the terrain if you just want to see a basic overview map mode. You'll also see the red indicators telling you that there are nasty areas of inhabitants, which are these weird mutated guys. Trust me, we'll run into some of those before we get through this game. If you move over to your storylines, of course, you can see your active storylines with what you're up to right now. Your progress on the storylines, the collectibles you've managed to lay your hands on, and trophies obtained. Inventory, again, much like many other games of this nature, you'll have gear, supplies, materials, you'll have crafting to be done. There are many, many items that you'll eventually need to learn how to craft. Crossbow bolts, enhanced weaponry. You'll see a lot of... one thing that the PlayStation's games do, that the PlayStation Studio games do, Sony Interactive, like with Horizon Zero Dawn, what they managed to do is take all of these games that are out there now, Witcher and Division, all of these different titles, and they peel out the best pieces of it, combine it into a template, and sort of smooth it over. And if you've played Horizon Zero Dawn, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The game does not feel new, but it doesn't feel like it's covering the same bases. So even though there is crafting, even though there is a weapons wheel, even though there is all of these things that you've gotten used to, there's a comfort factor while still managing to feel new and exciting, which I have to applaud them for, because while you could easily say, well, that's just another Witcher, that's just another Assassin's Creed, that's just another this, you can say that, but in the end, their ability to take that information and that game type of style and put it into something that feels new, bless them. So I guess we mentioned the wheel, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. You can see here you have things like your melee weapons, your medical, primary, secondary weapon, distractions, your special weapon, your sidearm, and of course some projectile type weapons, or throwables as they call it. Your special weapon will be more like your projectiles. Everything is done here from you can use or craft right from this menu. You can also repair. You will have to keep track. I have a 77% durability on there. I can go ahead and use scrap that I've been picking up to repair that back to 100%. You can also craft things like Molotovs. So I can go ahead and craft that while I'm sitting here. I have the pieces and parts to do that, but not quite enough to do the next. Much like many other games, tapping Y will switch you between your primary weapon, and like your sidearm, and your secondary weapon, such as the rifle. Long pressing the Y will pull out your special weapon. Over-the-shoulder type aiming, regardless of what your weapon type is. And of course, much like any one of these games, especially post-apocalyptic survival type games, your ammo is probably your greatest asset. You'll run out of it frequently, and there are ways, like such as the crossbow, where you can use skills, right? Because these sort of games just wouldn't be amazing if you didn't have huge skill trees to work on. So much like everywhere else, you can open up your skill tree and spend points. I don't have any to spend right now. But as you unlock the first layer, more layers will open up and you'll be able to purchase bigger and better skills. These go from ranged, melee weapons, and survival type tasks. For example, this is one of the first things that I picked up, chance to retrieve some bolts that have been fired from your crossbow. Obviously, you don't want to be without a ranged weapon in this game, believe me. And there are so many bad guys to be had here that you'll want to keep track of your ammo as best as possible. Now, much like Witcher or any other game, there's a secret visibility ping mode. If you've played Assassin's Creed, if you've played Witcher, tapping the right stick in will send a pulse out showing you anything interesting in the area. In this case, I've kind of gutted this area already. But let's see if I can find just a little waypoint or something here to show you. Okay, so you can see the little triangles. Those show items that I haven't picked up yet, probably because I was full at the time. And you just pick the items up. One thing I will give them, if there are more than one item in the immediate vicinity, then it'll pick up both items or all of the items at once, which is really cool. So you don't have to sit there and go click, 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 click. You do have to hold X to pick up. There, of course, are things like hiding in trash cans, right? There is a mode of stealth to this game, right? When you're down, hunkered down. I'm currently not seen, though there's nobody to see me, so it's no big deal. But that little eyeball down there will help you out, along with your audio. As you can see, while I'm running, I'm producing noise. And of course, with any game where nasty, terrible creatures are going to befall you, making noise is a cardinal sin. So you must manage your noise as well. Obviously, there are plenty of things to pick up here that I may have missed previously, and namely because I was full at the time that I was here. There are things to interact with. You'll have to restart generators. You'll have to manage fuel supplies for said generators. Here's some nasty guys I've already put down. There's all sorts of things to maintain, little secrets and hidden things to find. Send another ping out. I don't believe there's anything in this building that I didn't already get into. Much like State of Decay, like I said, that's the beauty of how these games work from this studio. And from the PlayStation, they take the strengths of all of these different games, such as State of Decay. they're speakers, right? These speakers will summon bad guys. If you look up here, I've already destroyed the speakers for this area. When these things were active, they were summoning bad guys. Let's see. Let me go back to my vehicle. I don't want to get too far away from that. So down at the bottom right, of course, is your mini map. It'll show you your waypoints, your bearing, along with your visibility and your audio. On the left-hand side, you will see your ammo, your currently selected gun, the parts that you may have on hand. You do have things like binoculars to target enemies. Sounds a lot like Assassin's Creed, right? A flashlight that you can turn on and off, which if we went through that tunnel, you'd see that. And these are all handled on the D-pad. So the controls are very, very comfortable. Everything plays very well in that case. Let's take a look at your bike here. This is your main means of conveyance. And you can get a lot by looking at the bike itself. Right now I'm at 63% of my fuel capacity. I can also quick save you if you'll notice. That's really, really cool. Get near your bike and just hold Y and you've quick saved. Very nice. Down below you'll see a B lit up. That shows my current state of bike repair. I'm at 78%. Probably worthwhile to get down there and tidy this guy up. All right, so now I'm at 100%, and I can find fuel along my way. I don't think there were any fuel canisters over here, but you do have to keep your fuel topped off. When you fast travel, you will use fuel. I'm going to go ahead and, oops, wrong button. I can go ahead and pick up plants. If you ping, you'll see plants that are available to pick up. Items to craft, such as trees, twigs, things of that nature, will allow you to... Let's see if there's anything just running around out here that's worth picking up. Let's run over here just real fast. See if there's anything here. As you can see, I'm maxed out on that particular item. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can craft. I've got 2 out of 3. Let's see. I can't craft because I must be missing something. Oh, I'm at max capacity. So I'm going to go ahead and use, if you look at that bottom left down there, you'll see a blue bar, which is my current stamina, my green bar, which is my health. I'm going to go ahead and use a bandage. That'll top me off, and it'll allow me an open slot where I can craft a new one. And I guess I still have too many bandages. All right, that's okay. All right, so again, I wish I could say that there was something like revolutionary about the mechanics of the game, but the chances are likely you've played this game before, even if it's just with a different skin. That doesn't mean it's not fun and it's not exciting. In fact, it can be downright terrifying. Some interesting things while I'm kind of driving along the road here that I want to point out is that you'll notice I'm idling. Right now, as I'm idling, I'm not expending a lot of fuel. If I'm using my engine, I will use fuel faster if I'm revving my engine. So you'll want to keep the habit of using... Oh, crap, a wolf. Bad news. All right, well, we'll take... Oh, 2 of them. How about that? Let's see. Melee is handled pretty easily. I guess I better probably not worry about the melee. Let's get a weapon out here. Sorry for the frame rate drop. Get off. Get whacked by a wolf. Get up. Get down. All right, so yeah, surprise encounters are all over the place. Hold my left D-pad to heal. And I'm going to skin these guys. What does that look like, right? I mean, this looks a lot like Red Dead Redemption. So again, they managed to borrow from everything. Nope, I don't want to get on the bike yet. I want to examine this guy. There we go. I don't like to consider it plagiarism because like all video games sort of borrow from others, but it's kind of nice that they keep things in a familiar methodology. What am I doing here? There we go. So that you're comfortable. Notice it shows that there's red ahead. There's another wolf.
Shit, almost out.
Dang it, I thought that would kill him with a couple of shots. Man. Just not getting the love that I want. I'm not used to fighting wolves. I'm used to fighting the zombie guys. Maybe I didn't want to waste any ammo on him. But as I was pointing out, there was a red fog on my map, the direction I was pointing. And had I paid more attention, I probably wouldn't have gotten jumped by that wolf. All right, so let's try this again, shall we? So fuel management is definitely part of the equation. and keeping an eye on that map while you're running around. So again, the magic of titles that feel like other games, right, is the storyline behind it. And right now, I don't have a ton of story. All I know is 4 years ago, something pretty bad happened, and I've got these creatures, and there's some shady government organization behind it. Blah 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 blah. So I don't have a ton of story. But the other thing too is the environment. I kind of like the post-apocalyptic. I like the biker motif, right? Makes you feel like I'm playing Sons of Anarchy here. As you can see, there's a lot of red going on here. Not a good sign. Your GPS, of course, just like any other GPS like Grand Theft Auto, will constantly update to make sure you're in the right direction. So let's take a stop here, just to kind of look around a little bit. Like I said, the game looks fantastic. I mean, they did a great job with the upgrade and the graphics capabilities of the PC. My draw distance looks very good. There's no popping going on. I feel there's a good high level of detail. So why did I come up here when I've got still 116 meters to go to get to my destination? Truth be told, running aimlessly into your next objective isn't always the smartest thing to do. So I'm going to go ahead and actually break out my binoculars here. And it says I can zoom in and out with the left stick, but there's not a whole lot going on here. But survey the area before you go in. Things get a little crazy, and you can get in there and realize you're kind of screwed. In this case, I'm going to leave my bike up here, and I'm going to go down on foot. That gives me an opportunity to explore a little bit, as well as...
Okay, this is it. Yeah, oh, this camp is going to be crawling.
Yeah, so where am I? Where exactly did I end up? I am... Okay, so I'm at a storyline where they want me to clear out 6 infestation zones.
Nice and quiet.
So I'm going to need some Molotovs for this little task. And you can see there are these large brush-type formations around the buildings that I need to set on fire. I'm going to come over here nice and quiet here. He's starting to freak out a little bit. Obviously, red barrels, right? Standard tropes of the game. Red things explode. They can be explosive barrels like you see over there. There can be suitcases that are red explosives, right? This is probably not going to go down well for me. Let me see what I've got in terms of ammo here.
Yep. At last.
All right. I got 32 rounds in. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we can do here. I'm going to go ahead and chuck a Molotov. You should recognize the throwing mechanic. And I'm going to chuck it into this infestation.
Right.
And they're going to start coming out.
How'd you like that? Huh? Come on, you sons of bitches, come on.
I'm going to wait for a bunch of them to come out. I'm going to hit that barrel. Here they come. Come on, a couple more. That was kind of a waste. Headshots are very much respected here. Notice how my reticle is actually tightening up. That does make a difference. You want to save ammo, you want to do the most damage, do headshots, wait for that reticle to dial in. I actually expected there to be a few more than that. I'm
That blows up real good.
actually kind of disappointed. The last time I blew one of these things up, like 100 of those guys came pouring out. And I'll tell you what, there's something to be said for terror when those guys come screaming out at you.
One nest done. How many more you got?
All right. I'm looking around for more nestages. We can also ping, of course, and see that we have a multitude of goodies to pick up just in that direction alone. The map is not super helpful in this respect. We're basically told that this is our area of influence that we're looking at, and most of your missions will require that you do your own legwork to find stuff. So I'm going to run around a little bit here. Okay, here we go. Is that the one I just blew up?
Oh, there's got to be a nest in this shack.
Okay, here we go. New Molotov.
A nest. Okay, you boys just keep right on sleeping. Don't pay no attention to me. Come on,
All right.
boys and girls. Let's do this.
Reload. Oh, I've only got 14 bullets left total. All right, that's fair enough. to change guns. Oh, am I out on that one? Bad news. Get the crossbow. Alright. And I'm going to see if I can recover my bolt, which I could not. Bad news for me. I lost a bolt. So that's 2 down. Now again, this isn't a main mission. This is just a little side mission to keep me busy. I also like how they show you immediately, without having to pick it up or do anything, what that next weapon. So this is another melee weapon. This is a hatchet. It shows my hatchet versus my current spiked club, and that is not much of an upgrade. So I will pass unless I need it.
Someone's here.
More crap. Listen, always be picking up. That's all I can tell you. So I've gotten 2 of the 6 done, which means I'm going to have to craft more Molotovs, of which I do not have enough inventory. So I'm going to have to
Yeah, that looks like the kind of place you want to call home, yeah.
put these together. So I'm going to have to do a lot more. Oh, here we go.
Yourself at once. Jesus Christ. Oh, goddamn freaks. What the hell?
Ah, yeah, there's a nest in here for sure. Okay.
This place is a death trap.
Yeah, sure is. That means I'm going to drop this thing and get the hell out of here.
Okay. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful.
All right, where's my exit? Right there. All right, here we go. Oh, I do have enough to craft another one. Good. Perfect. All right. Oops. There we go.
Yeah.
Chuck and go.
I don't want you up.
Get that crossbow out. I got 3 bolts. Oh, here we go. 1. Come on. 2. 3. And I did not. Oh, I did recover 1 bolt. I don't know if that's the same bolt. I got 1 of them back. That's bad. Let's see if we can craft a few. Nope, no crafting supplies for bolts. So what do I have in terms of weaponry? I got 14 rounds there, and I got no handgun ammo. Yeah, we may have to come back and finish these off. Yeah, we'll come back. No big deal. They're not going anywhere. So we're going to run up to the bike and get ourselves a quick save. And then we'll take a look at some other aspects of the game.
Yes. Come back later. Burn out these nests.
Yeah, see, he knows. He understands. He understands what we got to do. Okay, so since we are out of supplies, we have 2 choices. We could go find supplies, or we could go buy supplies. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do, so I can show you around town a little bit. We'll go ahead and hop on the bike, and we are going to bring up our map, and we are going to fast travel to Copeland's camp, which is essentially town. This is where you buy and sell, trade. So we'll fast travel, which does still use gas, by the way. So whether you're riding or you're fast traveling, you'll still use the gas, which is okay, as long as you know you're doing it. All right, so here is Copeland's camp, and this is, I'm sure, one of many, quote, outposts or civilizations that you're going to encounter.
Any trouble, we throw your ass out.
Adjust my headset volume here so I'm not screaming over these guys. So here's the camp, and there's some expository stuff going on here. You can talk to people, but for the most part, you're going to be doing things like
what's going on?
fixing and enhancing your bike at the mechanic.
Suppose the freakers feel anything?
You're going to be selling meats that you've gathered here in the kitchen,
Hell,
as well as turning in bounties. So every time, or almost every time you kill one of those crazy little guys, you get his ear and you can turn this in. So let's go ahead. And so you see I have 9 swarmer ears, and I can sell them all.
Hey, good job.
All right, and so I'm also earning trust points for the camp, which is making me, which will give me bigger and better things to buy later on. I'll show you that in just a minute. I have nothing else to sell.
Hey.
There. Let me go to the kitchen and see what I can do here. It looks like I do have something to sell. Not worth much, but I got some wolf meat here, some mushrooms. So we'll just sell all of those. This is what these are for, is
That's
to
all I
make
got
money.
for now.
All right, and as you can see, my trust is going up in the camp. So what about these, what we're talking about we really need?
What's up?
Welcome. What are you buying?
We got some good shit if you're buying.
All right, well, okay, so it wasn't the merchant, but it's a merchant.
No.
So you can always open these lockers. Now, these lockers are scattered around. Usually they're in large areas such as checkpoints, large areas like here. Pretty much any place that's a main source on the map, you can open up a locker. And these lockers give you access to your weapons that you've stored.
Not buying today.
Oh, yeah,
What
I
can I
didn't need
get
to
you?
actually leave. So let's take a look at the supplies. All right, so here's where you obviously can refill your ammo, which we
Nice.
most definitely need.
That all you need?
All right. Now you'll notice that I cannot upgrade my crossbow bolts. I can only upload bullets. Or I can only purchase bullets, I should say. There are some upgrades you can get, like a suppressor. And you can, in some cases, buy health packs and throwable explosives like grenades. Now, see, here's where that trust level comes in. I need trust level 3, and I'm only at trust level 1. So think of it as experience points for your camp. The more experience points that you earn by doing missions for them, by buying, selling, and trading, that trust will go up, and eventually you'll be able to open better goodies. So we've refilled our ammo, which is what we really needed to do here.
Okay.
And we will go ask the mechanic.
Wait a
Let's see what kind of cash we have
Says
on
he's
hand
been
here.
helping
We
out
can
around
upgrade
the
our
camp.
bike a little bit. All right, so I'm fully repaired on my
Danny, I'm
bike.
still
I could
not happy
refuel,
with you.
which I probably will. And you can do things, of course, like paint, decals, things to do visual sort of upgrades, changes to your headlights, your wheels, to customize your bike and make it your own. You're going to be spending a lot of time on that thing. But performance is where you really need to be paying attention, right? So let's take a look at the performing type things. You can buy a nitrous. You can improve the bike's frame. Bigger fuel tank, for example. That would be very, very nice to be able to carry more gasoline. But of course, that requires trust level 2, which I am not there yet. So trust is just an artificial way of keeping you from getting good stuff until the game progresses a little bit more. I'm not even sure there's anything I could buy at this point that I don't already own. Oh, I guess I could. Ooh, that's a lot of bank. Bike's top speed. I think I'm going to hold my cash for now. Maybe wait for that fuel tank to unlock soon.
Hey, if you're just gonna stand there,
Oh, I can buy some new tires, and that's only $8.40. Let's do that.
I'll wrap that up for you.
Cool. So now I've upgraded my bike a little bit. I don't have
Look me
those
up if you need anything else.
terrible tires. So that's sort of the overview of town, right? So this is your supply center.
I see it, D.
And again, you can pick up some cross chatter here by listening to some of the locals. But, you know, we're not going to do that.
Hey,
So there are day, night, alternate weather. It's everything you would expect to see. So let's see what we have here. Let's go back to our map. And let's see if there's something that we could show you that'd be actually kind of fun. So we could go back and clear out those 3. What else could we do? 4 nests there. Yeah, let's go to this checkpoint. Hang on a second. Let me get out of here and let me jump off and save the game real fast. Just do a quick save. Oops, dang it. Yeah. Learn how to play the game, pal. All right, so I'm on the bike now. I've quick saved. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to... I don't think I can fast travel there. I can fast travel here. So let's go up to, this is your safe house. So this is where one of the storyline components is revolving around. You have a friend with you that is injured, and he is recuperating at the top of this, I don't know what you call this, like a ranger station, if you will. But this is sort of home
This is Radio
base.
Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free.
So
Broke another goddamn razor this
Copeland
morning.
runs these radio
In our
broadcasts,
supposed
and again,
global
this was
utopia,
also used in
instead of
another
getting the
game that's
best
suddenly
products from
eluding
around
me.
the world,
But this game
we
is a
got the
culmination
shittiest
of other stuff,
products
so I'm going to
cheap
go ahead and
foreign
just
labor could
skip
churn out.
that audio so
I
I'm
had
not
too
yelling
good a
over
day,
it.
Cope, to let your shit spoil it for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Might be useful.
More stuff to pick up that I've forgotten before, huh? So again, you can ping using your Super Witcher skills and pick stuff up that you may have missed before. I think the last time I was out here, I was full of everything, so we might as well pick it up while we're here. As you can see, I'm still maxed out on other stuff. What I really need to do is get some crossbow bolts, and that requires that I go out harvesting. So let's go upstairs real quick, and I'll let you meet this other guy that you're working with or for or beside, however you want to put it.
Hey, Deke. I'm starting to get worried.
Yeah, I guess I've been gone a while.
Wonder if it's gonna get hot out today.
Be nice, keep the freaks out.
So there's no real storyline components here, and I'm doing this completely on purpose to keep from revealing any sort of storyline stuff. But again, there's also sort of a weapons or a cache of goodies here that you can also refill with. So you saw I got some rags, I got some Molotovs, and here's that gun locker I was telling you about. These things, again, they appear in all major areas of the game. Looks great, doesn't it? What a good-looking game. They really did a top-notch job upgrading this guy. Looks fantastic. It's fantastic. I love it. Okay, so I promised you some action here, and so I don't really want to show any storyline stuff, and if I'm not going to show you storyline stuff, all I can really do is show you sort of some action and show you what this game might look like when it's really scary. Oh, look at this. Perfect. So this is some sapling stuff, cedar sapling, and cedar saplings. Oh, there's another one. Look at this. Perfect. You think that you've already raided all the resources near these bases, but sometimes you don't. So now we can go ahead and build ourselves some bolts. So I got 10 now. Perfect. That'll be good. It's not going to help me for what's coming up because I'm going to get totally slaughtered, but you get to enjoy it, which is why I'm doing it. All right, so oops. Let me go ahead and bring the map up. We are going to go up here. I've been here before, and I know just how horrifying that it actually is. Okay, so a little extra bonus there. Yes, thank you for your kindness. All right. Oh, I'm out of gas. Well, that could be a problem. That's okay. I'll go back to my save point and I'll fuel up. I didn't realize I was that low. Notice though, without gas, I can still happily, go up and downhill, or go down hills anyway. So we're going to ride this ride as far as we can. Hopefully it's mostly downhill. And there may be some gasoline at the next location that I'm going to, even if I don't survive. So, as usual with these sorts of games, you have a couple of different ways you can handle situations. You can either go in stealthy and try to Metal Gear Solid your way, or you can go in with guns blazing Rambo style. And sometimes one works and sometimes the other one works. All right, so I know this area pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and get the bike off of here. So this is nasty. This is ugly looking. And I drove through this during the nighttime.
Mass grave. Why'd they bury this shit out here again? Oh, yeah, because they're assholes.
So the last time I was in here was at night, and it was more unpleasant than you know. However, these freakers and creeps tend to move around. Don't these bodies look creepy? When I was here last time, this entire place was nothing but a wall of zombies. Oh, there's some over there. A wall of these creatures, and they may all still be here hiding out, but look at that. That's a nice portion of those guys. I'm going to see if I can go ahead and I'm going to snake this gas can before they realize I'm here.
Fuel.
And I'm going to run back to my bike real quick, so I may have an exit strategy if I get stuck out here. Go ahead and refuel. So refueling, it took me a second to kind of figure it out. Where you're looking at your bike is what turns on certain, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Like down here, if my bike needed repair and I was looking at the engine, the B button would be down there. So the B button that you use on the bike depends on what it is you need and what you're looking at. In this case, it shows B puts in fuel.
There we go.
Wasn't immediately obvious to me how I was supposed to get fuel in here. Ooh, there's a guy over there. Gotta be careful.
That should be it.
All right. So there's just a couple. Ooh. So you have a couple of choices. Again, it's all up to you. So this is where I consider it to be a lot like Assassin's Creed. You can sneak around the camp, try to take them out one at a time, two at a time. Get rid of that. How am I looking with my... Let's go ahead and repair the bat. Again, if they come out in any quantity, there's not much I can do. I do have explosive barrels that I could use to help thin the herd a little bit. So let's get a little excitement going.
This is Radio Free Oregon.
Oh, dude,
The
not
truth
now.
shall set
Copeland,
you
you suck.
I'm
dude.
having too good a day, Cope, to let your shit spoil it for me.
All right. So we do have an automatic weapon. We have plenty of bullets. We might be able to make some... oh, look at that. Is that really flammable? All right. Well, let's do a little more intel. Use our ping, of course. Also like Assassin's Creed. Yeah, we can go in here real quick. So the Nero. Uh-oh, they're playing scary music. I better pay attention. Anybody over here that I'm not seeing? No? All right. Are they sleeping? Uh-oh. They're alerted. Oh, yeah. They are all in there. Look at that. Everybody's awake. There's more over here. And where are they going? Are they all getting down here? This is going to not be no bueno for me. Wow, there's a lot of guys, and those are just the ones that I marked. Don't seem to be particularly interested in... Oh, look at that. These are the ones I all saw at night as I was riding my bike through here. They do seem to be liking that... Okay, well, they don't know I'm here yet. I wonder how many of them are going to get around that truck, that gas truck. This looks like a great opportunity. Let me see if I can use a rock to bring them over here a little bit. I don't want to bring them on me, but I want them by that truck. There we go. This could be great. Let's see what happens. That'll work. Get some more of them here. Yes, headshots count, but I'm... Oh, crap, I knew there was... I always check behind you. Always check behind you. Here's another explosive item. I'm going to use this to my advantage. Get a few more of them here. Oh, crap, I'm reloading. Bad time, dude. All right, so I should have reloaded somewhere in there. One missed reloading, you're screwed. But I think that is the good plan right there. I think the plan is to... Oh, I had a save in there somehow? Amazing. And a lot of the guys disappeared. I wonder if that has something to do with my level setting. I've never seen that happen before. Sort of a mulligan, if you will. Oh, nope, there's still a bunch of... Oh, there they are. Holy hell, look at them all. Come on, guys, a little closer here. Come on. Come on. Somebody tells me that was a wasted shot. All right. Oh, crap. Who said those guys? I didn't order them. So much for my mulligan there.
There we go.
Come on, boys. Get over here. Gotta go. Oh, this is not going to go well. Ran out of stamina. Yeah. So, you know, one must be better prepared. So this is one of those sort of those little Nero things that I was telling you about. So this is like one of their little research centers. Inside there, you're going to find a flask. And hang on a second. Let me see what I can do here. This is probably worth going over. Let me grab a crossbow.
Okay.
Those are speakers, and I
Right
think
on.
I mentioned earlier
Jesus.
that those speakers will summon these guys like crazy. As long as I don't alert them, I might be able to run around here for a little bit. There's another speaker. Oh, get off of me. No, didn't see where I went. Nice. We can stealth that guy if I don't call the other ones. But I do want to get rid of the speakers. This might be a good way of doing this if I can get in there. That speaker's already down. Oh, what the heck, man? Come on. Making me look bad in front of the viewers. Oh, it's only a shoulder hit, of course. These guys were particularly vicious here. Yeah, sure, a lot of them. What do I have for explosives on hand? Got some Molotovs. Maybe I can chew their numbers down a little bit this way. Oh, not again. Once again, my... Oh, look at that. A little bit of access control with the Molotovs. Oh, of course, I caught my own ass on fire. If you're wondering if you could do that, the answer is you can. Oh, come on! Stuck on the geometry. What is that? Alright, I need to haul butt out of here. Maybe I can recover from this one. Problem is these guys are everywhere, man. Should have ran in the direction of my bike, huh? Nothing to craft either, downer. Alright, so we're going to circle around. Yeah, that's the last thing. I mean, that's pretty much worst nightmare possible, right? I want to run out. Come on. Watch the stamina. I know they're gonna. Oh, look at that. No, wrong thing. Come on. I was trying to shoot that red suitcase. Well, I told you guys I'd give you some action. Ah, yeah, this is where they tell me I suck and I need to lower my difficulty. No, I just need to be better prepared and think this out a little bit more, because the place is crawling with these guys. So at the moment, they appear to all be up where they were chasing me. This gives me an opportunity to get rid of these speakers, hopefully. And there's one. I'm hoping there's no more. There should be two on this building. And where's the other one? There's always another one.
Power's off.
Of course.
Figures.
So, typically speaking, you have to do something to get these
At last.
research facilities open.
How the hell do I get in there?
Exactly, exactly. So there tends to be a generator here somewhere, which I'm not seeing one here, but I see some power lines. Oh, look, see, there's a speaker down here I missed, too. I would have summoned them all. I know, wasted good crossbow bolts, but, alright, so if there's no power, there's a power line coming down here, but I'm certainly not seeing cable goes there, and the cable goes over here. So let's follow the cables. Cable over there. Uh-oh, bad guy's over there too. Don't need that right now. Any other power lines to follow? I'm looking for a generator or something. What's in here? Nothing's in here. Well, I'm missing a generator or something. You see there's plenty of those explosive suitcases all over the place here to try to help you out. But alas, I am beyond help apparently. I'll wander around a little bit and see if there's any more speaker action going on. That's got to have... Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I shoot that speaker down already? Oh, no, it's not a speaker. It's a light. Alright, so maybe there's a generator on top of the building. Oop, not that way. Making a lot of noise. I should probably not be making a lot of noise. So perhaps we're talking about something up on top. Let's see if we can scale. Oh, maybe we can jump from over there. These guys are coming back. It's probably not good to be hanging out here. Oh. Busted. Oh, here we go. This. Can I get over? No. Stupid barbed wire. I don't see any generator. Oh, there's a speaker though. Alright, so there's definitely something going on inside. And a lot of bad guys on their way. Power, power, power. It has to be something with this line. Something over here. Oh, come on. Who asked for you? Have a problem. Run for it. Not gonna happen. Alright, so I am beginning to think that this particular area is beyond my skill set for the moment. I just don't have the right weaponry. I just don't have... Oh, crap. I don't have enough stuff. Let's see if I can wander back around to my bike. Can I get over through here? Well, let's at least pick up some crap. Another melee weapon, which is less than what I already have. Oh, come on! Alright, well... Getting around to that bike's going to be a problem, I think. Great. Scan is completed. Bad news for me. Maybe I can divide and conquer these guys a little bit. Why is there always one behind you? What is that, from Call of Duty? There's always a zombie behind you. My aim was better. I'd probably use less bullets, huh? Alright. So that just might be the secret of this camp, is to just keep dragging them off in pieces. Killing them. Going back, picking up a couple more, bringing them back, killing them. You know, like picking up hookers in Grand Theft Auto and killing them at your house. That sort of thing. Alright. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. If I can hit it. Which I can't. Here they come. Here I go. Come on, move. Move, 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 move. Alright. Not exactly how I was planning to escape from there. But listen, we'll take it, huh? Get ourselves clear of the death. So, in case raiding camps isn't your thing, are they still back there? No, I think I lost them, but there's some in this area now. So, in case you're not the kind that enjoys the raiding of camps all the time, you can acts as a survivalist. Second here. I can't really talk and play at the same time. I end up getting my butt kicked. Got my bolt back too. So sometimes you just want to, much like Witcher, right? One of the greatest things that was about Witcher was the fact that you didn't have to actually do missions. You could just hop in, run around and explore for a little while, and you could leave the game after 15 or 20 minutes and actually feel like you kind of did something. This game works in a similar way. So if we take a look at our map, there's plenty of areas that are unexplored. We could definitely find something interesting in here while not doing anything in particular. There are plenty of small things to pick up along the way. As you can see by just traveling along these train tracks, I'm locating caches of goodies. And train tracks eventually tend to end up leading to someplace interesting. Bear trap.
Maybe not.
Yeah, this was from a mission earlier. I raided this camp and killed some guys. Unfortunately, items like this... what do we got here? Lots more damage. A lot of worse durability, though. Unfortunately, traps like this, you have to... oops. Wrong button. You have to carry with you. You can't just put them in your inventory and haul them around. You get one sort of a one usage out of it. Plenty of little groups of bad guys. You don't have, if you really want to do some killing, then you don't really have to do it en masse like that. Oh, I was trying to hit him. What do we have here? Oh, nests. And I have no Molotovs, so
Yeah, that looks like the kind of place you want to call home. Yeah.
probably going to avoid that for now. Oh, there's a random encounter though. Second. Get off my bike, dude. You're touching hogs. Just die already, dang. What's my situation here? How am I looking? 47. Repaired. Knife works, it's just not as good as the bat. When you get out some aggression, this is the way to do it. Let's pick these guys off while I'm here. Get some exercise. Alright. A little surveillance here. Saw someone over there. Although there's not a ton here, but the nests, of course, are full. So if you have guys that are kind of walking around like that all by themselves, you can sneak up on them, and then Y to do a silent kill of them. He seems to have nothing to do. Clean death. Warrior's death. Ping shows not a lot of interesting crap around here, oddly enough. Grab this tree though, make some bolts. I forgot I've got this residual bolt too. This allows you to turn enemies to work for you. Yeah, again, like every other game. And I say like every other game, that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that, you know, if you're going to steal, steal from the best, and apparently they did. Ah, much better stuff in here, I think. Sounds like there's some nasties running around. Ah, there's one of the nests. See if there's any goodies I can pick up here. Nest residue. Not exactly sure what that's for yet. I just don't think I've got the goods to take that out yet. I need to have more Molotovs on hand. All the nests are in this one building? That's interesting. Well, let's start the fireworks, I guess. Let's go ahead and... we're a little low in there. Alright, well, we'll make do, huh?
Getting kind of cold out here. Thought I'd help you out.
Damn it, I didn't mean to stop like that. Come on. Oh, my bat's almost broken. Look at that. Explosive barrel. How convenient. Alright. Oh, the guy's arm's still quivering. Love that. Fix my bat. After this. Oh, crap. That was cool. I'm not sure I saw that before. Neat. Oh, when it breaks and falls apart, it's done, huh? Alright, unfortunately you have your boot knife with you. I will need to... Oh, I think, you know what? I think I can craft another one of those bats. Well, this knife doesn't work worth a damn. Look at this. Might as well just be bitch slapping him, right?
Come on, fellas. Come on.
There, I just shot him with one of those arrows that make them fight for you. Let him keep them busy. Then I'll kill him.
Yeah, not bad.
Alright, well that nest wasn't nearly as bad as the other one. That did work out pretty well with that residual bolt, huh? Oh, crap. Oh, I wasted one. No. I wasn't expecting it to come from up there. Alright, so we got a nice little bonus for clearing out the nest. More trust in the camp. Part of my storyline of he's my brother. I promised him I would clear out. Oh, I got a new skill. On that one. Drill a hole.
Boozer, it's done. I cleared those nests. Should be less freaks on the mountain from now on.
Hey, Deke. How'd it go? Were there a lot of them?
Nah, it wasn't too bad. That's why I wanted to take them on while it's dark out. Some of them were strong as hell, though.
Yeah. Cold makes them stronger. But you knew that.
All right.
Yeah, Boozer. I knew that.
All right.
Thanks for...
Well, listen, for me to show you anything else would most definitely start showing plots and storylines and things of that nature, so I probably will end this here shortly. I showed you most of what I think you need to know to make a decision as to whether this is a game for you or not. Like I said, it suits me fine. I enjoy running the missions a little bit more than just sort of this randomized running around, but I know for a lot of you that's part of the fun of the game. So I think for now, I'm going to go ahead and end it. And listen, I hope you enjoyed looking at Days Gone. Please, if you have any questions, if you want to know anything that maybe I didn't show, I'd be happy to shoot a supplemental video. As always, please like the video, subscribe, hit the little bell to get notified of future videos. I'm Shane R. Monroe, and as always, I appreciate you watching. Take care.